Welcome, Libra, to your January 2024 reading. Happy New Year, Libra. We've come to the beginning and end of an old year and a new year again. Now, I just want to start out by saying thank you so much for the support that you showed me last month. I offer free mini readings to new subscribers, and I had so many people respond to that offer last month. If that was one of you and you are yet to hear back from me, please don't worry. Every person that subscribes and asks for a free mini reading gets one, and I will respond to you. I've just been very unwell in November and December, obviously Christmas and, the gatherings and the holidays. I have just been really being late getting back to everyone. So if you are interested, I'm still offering it this month. But there is a wait. So you're probably looking at a 4 to 6 week, possibly even longer wait. So don't worry if you choose to subscribe, click the subscribe button, put new subscriber free mini reading in the comment section below, and you will get a response. But as I said, just be patient. Now, I've had people putting weird links in my messages. They're not real people, they're just scammers, they're bots. I don't know what they are, but if you put anything other than new subscriber free mini reading, I'm not gonna respond to you. Okay, so I'm gonna delete any of those weird messages because I have to look after other people as well. I don't want them to inadvertently click on something that is going to create an issue. So let's get into this month's reading. Now I've got them all crooked here. You start out the energy with the Knight of Cups there. Now another star sign, I think it was Cancer. I can't remember. I'm not really sure. You'll have to have a look. Also got the Knight of Cups in that exact, or Pisces possibly. And you've got a Pisces here. But they started out with Knight of Cups in that very same position. So I feel like the theme for the month is very emotional. A lot of emotional energy surrounding January for you. But the Knight of Cups is beautiful, loving, kind, supportive energy. And this can often talk about a new relationship. This can be that that knight in shining armor that the fairy tales talk about, that person that comes in and sweeps you off your feet, gives you a lot of love letters or messages or texts, and they just shower you with love. Now, the Page of Cups, this is beautiful, loving energy as well. This is great news, positive news coming in for you. Pages are messages or messengers. So this could be just, like I said, someone coming in and really giving you some wonderful love letters, but definitely good news for sure. Now, you've also got the Two of Pentacles. Now, all twos are choices that come up in our life. But the Two of Pentacles also talks about you really being juggling your money here in January, or this is someone, the Two of Pentacles is someone who's really good at squirreling some money off in a savings account and using that money to pay that bill for now, and holding off that bill for calling those people up and putting off that bill for another month or so. And it's that sort of person, someone who can play with their money, juggle their funds. So you might be doing a bit of that in January, and you've got the Ace of Swords right underneath that, so could be some new ideas about making money and how to grow your money as well. But the Two of Pentacles also talks about make sure you are having some fun in your life. Bring in a bit of joy, a bit of playfulness, a bit of fun, a bit of laughter, because that's really important to, keep your sanity as well. By having that joy and that playfulness in your life. Now you've got the Magician here as well. So, and this has been coming out for a few people, and it's really talking about you being in control in a way about your destiny, and you having all of the elements that you need. You've got the finances, you've got the heart, you've got the passion, you've got the drive, you've got the will to create your own reality here. And I feel like once you realize that, things are happening so swiftly here. The Knight of Swords comes in almost blindly, not thinking of the consequences or the dangers, and comes in and just swiftly changes things and paints their own picture, and there's new beginnings in this Ace of Swords. This is new ideas, new inspiration. You might be wanting to work on some new areas of your life, of work on, building on an idea that you have and making it into something wonderful here for you. And you're just going to go for it in January. There's no holding you back here at all, Libra. This is great. But the Ace of Swords, it is the card that talks about truth. It is the card, it is the sword of truth, and it can cut away anything that just doesn't resonate, just isn't the truth for you. And if you look at the imagery on this, I love this deck. This is the Tarot of Mystical Moments, by the way, which I didn't mention. This person is holding the key, and the lock is in this beautiful shell on her head. And this to me talks about unlocking some hidden potential here for you, Libra. And not only that, but unlocking some ideas that you had perhaps thought about and put back into the recesses of your mind. But you are absolutely going to be working on some new projects, some new plans, and seizing any new inspirations that you have as well here in that card. In the Ace of Swords. Now I'm going to get some clarifying cards here for you as well. And this deck that I'm using is from the Mystical Tarot deck. And it's probably one of my favorite decks. The imagery just speaks to me. Oh, wow. Okay. So I feel like this new, the new ideas, the new inspiration that is coming in for you is going to be coming in fast and heavy, and it's going to put you in a position where you have a lot of opportunities in front of you, a lot of ideas, a lot of opportunities, a lot of directions that you could potentially go in, but you can only choose one here, Libra, and that makes things quite tricky. Can you believe this? This has been happening a lot too. The Sword of Truth again. The Ace of Swords again. Now, if that's not talking about new beginnings, I don't know what is. But basically, there are 78 cards in each deck. Well, actually, in the Tarot of Mystical Moments deck, there are over 83 or 84, 86, I'm not sure. Because Katrin Weltz Stein has done a male and a female king and a male and a female emperor. So there's extra cards in the deck. And so to get the Ace of Swords to come out in both decks, it's like a message there for you, you know, and this is, and you've got the star card here. This is represents an Aquarian, a lot of air energy around you, but this is a wish come true as well. You know, this is success. This is having faith that things are going to work out for you as well. And you know, the Ace of Swords can be talking about a new way of thinking about a certain situation as well. New ideas and ideals and new thought patterns, new thought processes. You know, you've got the Five of Pentacles here, and this is that card of feeling a bit left out in the cold as well. So if there's anything here that needs for the truth to come out, absolutely this is going to be happening in January. But if you have been struggling financially as well in any way, there's a wish coming. Just have faith that things are going to work out for you. You might actually have some new ideas about how to proceed forward in a new business venture as well. And so if you need to ask for help from anyone, you've got some people here in the Knight of Swords, some air signs, Gemini, Libra, like yourself, or Aquarian, Pisces, so Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Ace of, did I say Piscean? Oh, I don't know what I said. The Page of Cups. It's still Mercury retrograde, and I feel, I think it's, while I'm doing this reading, it's Mercury retrograde, and it has been affecting me terribly. But the Five of Pentacles is that card that does say, although the figures here in the card, they're injured, they are poor, they're out in the cold, all they have to do is go around the corner to the church. That's a stained glass window of the church, and there's assistance there, there's warmth there, there's support there, and they can get any help they need. They just need to ask. So I feel like you could be changing your opinion about that as well. If you haven't liked to ask for help in the past, that may very well be changing for you as well, Libra. You might be deciding that you can get some assistance. But that star card, that is beautiful, beautiful energy. And like I said, this is make a wish, because it's likely to come true. And just believe that it will come true as well, Libra. Because that it does talk about faith. Now, I really see you being so busy, and this card's been coming out for a lot of people too. Now, this could potentially be a new love for some of you. This is the arrows of love sometimes, but you know, could be an Aquarian here, could be a Pisces or a water sign. That's coming in for you. But if you're already in a wonderful relationship and that's not the situation for you, this is, again, a lot of ideas, a lot of like projects or things that you're working on, a lot of text messages, a lot of going here and there, just busy energy. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are going to be working on something wonderful here that you're passionate about as well. You know, so potentially could be your own business, but if that also doesn't apply for you, that is, you know, just in your own day-to-day life, working on your own ideas. But look, there's wonderful celebration here for you. Could definitely be a new love here for some Libras. Or the birth of a baby, the announcement of a birth of a baby, just because you've got new energy here. These don't often talk about new babies, but it's a christening, it's an engagement, it's a wedding, it's a birthday celebration. It's that kind of very emotion-filled, happy get-together for you in January as well. So I love that. And you have the Queen of Wands. This is lovely. And you know what? You've got the King of Wands. This is divine counterparts. Wow, potentially for some of you, there could be love coming in here. But this is, whoops, sorry, I'm just moving my camera all over the place when I shouldn't be. This is very fiery, very passionate energy. These could be people in your life and you are going to celebrate their marriage or wedding or get together here. But the Queen of Wands is somebody who loves luxury, who strives to seek adventure and is passionate and very creative as well, very inspirational. And the king is a leader, an emperor. This is somebody that is great at organizing and controlling situations for controlling not in a negative way, but controlling in, well, they can control with an iron fist, the King of Wands there, but controlling in the sense that they have a goal, they have a desire, and they want to control the situation so they get the outcome of their plans. But definitely divine counterparts here. They work together as a team and they bring about success. And, they bring about abundance too. The Six of Pentacles is a card of balance, of equality here. So these people are very equal in their role, whether these are people in your work environment, whether this describes you and your partner. This is, you're very good at being charitable and helping other people. So there could be a gift of money coming in for you, or you yourself might be very charitable in January and giving of your own finances or your own talents or skills or assistance. But definitely very balanced, very equal energy in that Six of Pentacles. I really love that. So interesting here. Oh, my candle just went out and it ran out of wax. It hasn't gone out because it blew out. It went out because, whoops, it went out because it's run out of wax, as you can see. Damn. But we will carry on. You have the Death card here. Now, please don't be alarmed. This is the card of Scorpio. And there are some things here about a Scorpio that you don't know, you're a little bit unaware of. But what the Death card talks about is a release. It's a letting go of something that doesn't serve you anymore. And although there are hidden things in the future that you aren't fully aware of, please don't be alarmed. Release what doesn't serve you any further. Any conflicts that you've been hanging on to or going or dealing with, and just allow that negativity to release and go. Now, you're going to get some very intuitive messages here. You've got the Hierophant card as well. Now, this card represents a Taurus, but the Hierophant is a very spiritual card. This actually can talk about a marriage as well. And, releasing one particular part of your life, if you are getting married or you are in a relationship with someone, you are releasing a part of your life that is now gone. You're a couple now, so that could definitely be for a few of you there. But the Hierophant is that card of doing things either traditionally. It talks about traditional structures, traditional organizations, the church, universities, corporate business, just societal structures, traditional societal structures as well. Now, for some of you, you may have been conflicted about those as well. This is a card of duality, and, this can either mean you've been doing things traditionally and now things are going to change. You're going to be doing things your own way to get your desired results. And this is what can be released in the Death card, or vice versa. You've been doing things your own way and now you're going to be turning back to do things in a more traditional way. But whichever way you do it, Libra, you are really in control here. You are driving your chariot down the road. You're the charioteer, and it comes up near the Magician card. This is telling me that you are very much manifesting your reality and in control of the situation. And it's not easy. There is conflict here in a sense because, I always talk about the black and the white horse here. These represent opposing forces, and each of these powerful creatures want to just take off in their own direction. But the charioteer needs to hold them and grab the reins and guide them into the direction that the charioteer wants to go in. And so I feel like you are going to be driving things forward in exactly the way you want them. And this is a card of success. And you've got the Page of Pentacles here. This is a Capricorn, or any earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo. But pages are also all about messages or messengers. So this again is great news. And you've got the Page of Cups back here in this card originally, and the Page of Pentacles. So great news, very good news about your love, about your passions, about your finances here as well, Libra. So things are ending on a good note. Now I'm just quickly going to get one more card. I forgot to do this last month. I'm going to take both of those. There's actually more than two, but I'm going to take the two top ones. This deck is by Janine McLean. It's called Now I Understand Oracle Cards. And the imagery on the back, if you can see, is done by her daughter, Lauren McLean. And yeah, I was just so not in my right mind in the last 2 months. I've been so busy. I forgot. So I've started doing this again. Now you can see what they say. Enjoy. Be happy with all you have achieved up to this point. And heads up, you are now in the know. Information has been given to you like a breadcrumb trail. Wow, that is actually interesting. I really find that Ace of Swords, but also in a way the Moon card here. This is things unknown, yet you've been given the information here in January. It might not be the full picture, which is what the Moon does talk about. There's still a little things that you don't know, but you are heading in the right direction. Those Ace of Swords are bringing in clarity and enjoy. That's what the Two of Pentacles was talking about. Enjoy your life. Allow fun to come in there. Be happy and playful. You've achieved so much up to this point, Libra, and you can now really enjoy the new direction that your life is heading in 2024. So we'll leave it there. Again, thank you for your support. Take me on my offer of that free mini reading, but please make sure that you only put new subscriber free mini reading. Thanks, and I'll see you next month.